Well, what's the crack? Welcome to Season 5, Episode 5 of the Bad Movie Buff Podcast with myself, Niall Brady. We've got a very special guest on this week. Aoife Murray, soon to be Brady.
Yes, hello.
So we're getting... I don't know where I'm going here. Should I rehearse this?
You're saying we're getting married?
We're getting married in like a week.
Over a week, yeah.
In like 8 days.
11?
11 days. So not a lot of people will know that Aoife actually did the very first episode of the podcast. It was like a pilot.
Yes, a secret unreleased pilot episode where we shared one microphone because that's all you had.
Because I bought two. Anyway, sorry. Let me continue the intro here. So yeah, Aoife wanted to jump back on here mainly because I didn't have a guest lined up. But you wanted to. I think you were secretly hinting to it. Like
I volunteered because you wanted to stick to your schedule, and yeah, you were stuck.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't like it makes it sound bad when you say it that way.
I was last choice.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that sounds mean. But yeah, so we're chatting about The Princess Bride.
Yes.
Because it's kind of in the theme.
Kind of in the theme.
To me,
and
you're a princess, and soon you're going to be my... I can't even finish that. That physically hurt me.
No, it was on theme for the podcast because you haven't seen it, and I think it's very much considered a cult classic movie.
Yeah.
And it's a fun movie.
It is. It's very fun.
Yeah, so that's why I chose it.
But yeah, so Aoife did the secret pilot. So essentially, when I was like thinking of doing the podcast and I bought all the shit for it, and I've actually spoken to a good few people now. I think the exact same thing happened with Dinsey. I bought 2 USB microphones because to me that seemed like the simplest thing to do. It was like,
yes,
my computer has 2 USB ports.
Yes.
I just plug it in. But it turns out if you're doing it through USB, you can only use one microphone at a time. So then when I discovered that, then I was like, fuck it, we'll still do a pilot because I wanted to see if the format worked. So we recorded a podcast all cozied up on the couch together.
Let's see if the chemistry was there.
One microphone. Well, what was it? About time? We recorded
about time. So I think when you talked about doing a podcast like this and what movie choices people would make, I think that was my first top choice. So
yeah, it was really good. We've obviously talked about that. Someday I'll release that episode.
Okay, yeah.
But it is the most emotionally crippling film I've ever watched.
Yeah, obviously no spoilers because people aren't listening to this episode to hear about time, but yeah. I had seen it before, was very aware of the plot, and watching it again, it was like I watched it fresh for the first time, and you're the crier when we watch movies. I'm
the crier, but it got you as well.
It got me so bad, yeah. Proper couldn't breathe.
Yeah.
Like really snotty crying.
I reckon it and Coco are the two big.
Oh, Coco got you bad.
Oh, Coco.
Yeah.
Fuck that film, man.
Yeah.
I'll never watch it again, but it's good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so here today, this is out tomorrow. This is the closest turnaround I'm ever gonna do. Like, and the worst thing is we knew you were doing it all week.
Yeah.
But you've been sick.
Yeah. So I'd say you could probably hear it in my voice now. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe I sound a bit more even toned and not as squeaky.
Yeah, you sound, I'd say, a bit less ratty than normal. You generally have like a squeak deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like Scrappy Doo or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're always trying to fight people. No, so yeah, we're doing this now. So that's what I was going to say to you. None of your usual bullshit, because I want to put this out tomorrow. I don't want to have to edit out all your fucking, racism and stuff, so.
I'll do my best.
Okay, try, please. But I know you're going to make me say that that's a joke, because obviously you're not a racist. But yes, let's get into it.
Yeah.
So we're talking about The Princess Bride. Directed by Rob Reiner, released in 1987, starring Carrie Elwes, Mandy Patinkin, Robin Wright, Chris Sarandon, Christopher Guest, Wallace Shawn, Andrei Russimov, Fred Savage, and Peter Falk. Your favorite.
Is that his name, Andrei Russimov?
Yeah,
for
Andrei Rene Russimov. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought I would put respect and give him his real name,
Fair.
But
Rob Reiner sounds very familiar. What else has he done?
everything.
Okay.
So his most famous ones would be this. He did Stand By Me.
Yes, that's probably one I need to watch again.
Yeah. I think he did Sleepless in Seattle.
It's okay. I don't know. I think I maybe...
Bit creepy.
We watched that together for the first time recently.
Yeah.
I think it was during lockdown, and I don't know if we
not
just...
recent at all.
Okay, whatever.
Sorry.
Yeah, and I don't know, just whatever the unique selling point was of that movie, I just don't think we got it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it okay, but like the whole thing is, I will not get too deep into Sleepless in Seattle. She fancies him because she heard him on the radio, so she stalks him.
Because he's widowed.
Yeah, because he's widowed, yeah, and she stalks him. So she's like spying on him in his house and all.
Yeah.
And like back then...
It's kind of how you courted me.
Yeah, that's exactly how.
No.
Did you ever find out how I got your address?
No.
No, there was a fella selling them at the bottom of your road that day.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Yeah, he had you and a few, I'm not saying names, a few other addresses on that road.
Yeah, there's only not that many houses, so...
No. But, yeah. What were we talking about? Yeah, Sleepless in Seattle. So she stalked him, essentially. And I don't think that part of it aged very well. Because it was of a time when, like, women could get away with kind of more toxic traits in films because it was seen as different back then. Whereas, like, nowadays, if that was released, people would be like, this was the other way around.
Yeah.
You know? But Sleepless in Seattle, I think he did that. I'm not even 100%. He definitely did When Harry Met Sally.
Haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it either,
I
actually.
think that's one we need to do.
Billy Crystal, though.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And Meg Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Katz's Deli. What were we watching the other day? Only Murders in the Building.
Oh, and they referenced...
Season 5, Episode 1.
Okay.
Fucking Steve Martin's character. What do you call him again?
Oh,
He was described as something nice, and he is like, oh, it's kind of like the feeling when you don't get heartburn after eating a Reuben out of Katz's Deli. And it's like just like a famous deli in New York where I constantly get Instagram reels about their food, and it's just big, massive pastrami sandwiches.
Yeah.
But that's where they have that table, I'm pretty sure, where they still have it, like, there's a sign on it, this is where Harry Met Sally, you know, the scene where she's doing like I'll have what she's having.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't think of his name. I know the other Martin Short's character is called Charles Putnam. Selena Gomez is Mabel. And yeah, I can't think of...
Curse of the Microphone, like.
Yeah, I'll say that's what it is.
What else has he done? He's got an absolute belter lineup. I should have looked this
so
up.
Big director, and then where was this in his like chronology of films?
Yeah, it's definitely in there. Yeah,
Okay.
100%. Like, well, this is 1987. I think Stand By Me was maybe 1990.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think Harry Met Sally was maybe earlier 80s.
Oh, I was going to say 90s.
Harry Met Sally?
Yeah.
You see, do you have your phone on you?
No.
You can't Google it.
No.
Because my phone's up there looking at us.
Ooh. Moving on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He's in something we watched recently. Any
Rob
guesses?
Reiner.
Rob Reiner as like an actor. Because he acts as well. He's in
TV or movie?
TV.
Like this week?
Like last week we finished it.
Oh, finished it.
Up to date on it.
Oh, The Bear.
Yeah.
Who's he in The Bear?
Financial advisor that comes in.
Oh, computer.
No. You know the one that, you know the guy that runs the beef, the deli window, like the African guy.
Yes.
Do you remember he goes to like a guy?
Oh, like the business guru.
And yeah,
and
he
he's like,
comes
I
in.
want to be in this business venture.
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Okay.
Yeah. That's Rob Reiner. He was also
Oh.
Jordan Belfort's dad in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, that's probably a movie I need to watch again.
Do you not like it?
No, I enjoyed it, but I've only seen it once in the cinema, so it probably warrants a rewatch when I've a spare 3 hours.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Just any Martin Scorsese film takes up an afternoon.
Yeah.
Especially at the rate we watch movies.
Yeah, I blame you for how bad we are at watching films.
Why?
Because every time I go to watch a film by myself, you're like, oh, I wanted to watch that one with you. Don't you, me and my own podcast, like, don't you, how dare you, like, what's your problem? This is why I've got you on. What is your actual problem?
Nothing.
No.
Just our problem is we can't watch movies.
Don't we? I can watch films fine.
Okay.
You give us that, bedtime. Like,
Well, it's not even. We just fall asleep now when we're watching movies.
oh, we're so old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although you say that,
What?
are you making a common knowledge about your visit to the suit shop?
Oh no, I didn't say this. It's funny. I'll tell it. Right.
Okay.
So, me and Aoife are obviously getting married. So what day is it? Sunday?
11 days.
Thursday week. 11 days. Yes, we've discussed this.
Yeah.
My head's up my arse. By the way, this is like, we're just out of bed. Well, we're not
Oh,
just
we're
out
not
of
just
bed.
out of bed.
It's morning. It's not midday yet. This is early for me.
It's midday in 15 minutes.
Aoife, come on. Huh?
Right, okay.
Sleepy. I'm sleepy, right? Is that okay? Can you
Yeah.
imagine we... Can you imagine? I should probably caveat that the way we kind of treat each other is mostly tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah, definitely. This
People
is...
will be like, these ones hate each other. Like,
yeah.
But...
That was a concern of, like... Well, we seem to have no chemistry on this. In my head, I was thinking, so long as we seem to have the same chemistry as you and Archer have on this... That was my baseline. Like, I didn't want to come in and people like, God... She's like talking to a wooden plank.
It's like a sad state of affairs. Where, like, I wish I had the same chemistry with my fiance as he does with his friend Archer.
Yeah, well, he's just really, he's just headed off.
But he's actually, I'm gonna give him shit here. He's a bit more awkward on this than he would be. Like,
oh, okay, like person to person.
Yeah, because I always like. I think the reason. Initially, me and him were meant to start a podcast. It was always like our drunken talking thing.
Yeah.
So that's why I always have him on as a recurring character.
Mm-hmm.
But see, when we work together, see the crack that we had in the office. Honestly, it was like some of the funniest moments of my life. Like, just like side splitting, stupid fucking joke. No, obviously apart from with you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was like, oh, this will translate to the podcast, and it has.
Yeah.
But not to the same extent, because I think both of us, when you turn these microphones on, there is like a pressure to kind of like be a bit more crack or something, and sometimes you can, like, I'm afraid of coming across a bit fake or something.
Yeah, like in my head, this will be recorded, and then I will never hear of it again. Like I won't listen to this episode.
You won't?
Oh no.
No.
Anything of me in playback, video or audio, I hate.
You don't like your voice?
No, not at all.
I don't like mine either. But it's slowly translating. I think I've said this before. I'm kind of over the voice. I don't mind listening to my own voice, but what turns me is editing my mannerisms, like that there. I never notice how much I go like this when I'm speaking, and even when I'm doing it, I'm like and I first noticed it when someone posted sent me a video of me doing MC at Shane's wedding.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, why do I keep going like this?
So
like,
we need you in a neck brace.
A neck brace,
for the wedding,
or like just something that you could slip up the back of the tux to hold my head in place. But then I'll be like, eh. But anyway, so that's what you're saying about the tux.
Oh, so yes, sorry.
Went in last week.
Yeah, very recently.
For my final fitting.
Yeah.
Pretty much look like this.
As you do.
As I do. And went in. It was the first time that I had the full tux on. And shoes on and all.
Mm-hmm.
Walked out of the dressing room in Bogart. Shout out to Bogart and Yuri.
Yeah, support local.
They're so good. But lovely. I'll not spoil what the tux looked like. But I was like,
hot pink.
It's hot pink. I was feeling myself. I was looking in the mirror and I was like, fuck, this actually looks really good.
Yeah.
And as I was thinking that, a wee woman walked past. She was another customer in the shop.
A walk-in.
Lovely woman, probably.
Yeah.
Little did she know the damage she was about to do. She walked up and goes, "Oh Jesus, you look lovely." And I went, "Oh, thanks." And she went, "Is it your formal?"
Yeah.
And I said, "I'm 33." And she also thought you were part of this as well, so you can't.
Well, that, or I told my family, and my sister wrote in the chat, "Did they think you were his mother?" And I says, "Hopefully not."
Oh my God. You look equally as young as I do, I think.
Yeah, I think that's why we're perfectly matched.
There is a picture of us. Well, I'll tell you what. If I could be arse, I'll edit it in.
Oh, no, don't.
Will I not? No.
No.
Okay. Aoife's withholding this picture. I'll not edit it in because Aoife's not a fan.
Well, if you think we look now in our early 30s, imagine how we looked 8 years ago.
So, yeah, we've been going out for 9 years now.
Yeah.
and I'm 33, so what would I mean, like 24.
It was for your
24th birthday, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would have been 22 at the time. And we
No,
went.
sorry, it was your 25th.
You sure?
Yeah, because it was 2017.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So we went to London to go to Harry Potter Studios.
Yeah.
And we were walking past.
What all 25-year-olds do.
Yeah. I care. Like,
I'd go now. I'd go tomorrow.
I'd go back in a heartbeat. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I know J.K. Rowling's a cunt, right? I can hear people thinking about it.
Yeah,
like,
we're not.
we
about
don't
that.
like J.K. Like,
no.
we try not to financially support her.
Yeah.
But if that wasn't, I would go back. Yeah.
If someone gave us that as a wedding present.
Yeah, the money's already spent.
Exactly.
We're going.
Yeah, it'd be a waste.
Oh yeah, here. If someone gets as a wedding, we're actually going to London like the week after the wedding.
Yeah, but
we
that
don't
won't
have
work
time.
with the schedule.
We're
No.
going to see Amel and the Sniffers.
Very different tone.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a damn cat. You're an asshole. I need to learn all their lyrics.
Yeah.
Well, I know that one. I know Jerkin and You Should Not Be Doing That.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Those are stuff off. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah.
I need to learn their lyrics.
So, yeah. There's a picture of us on that London trip.
Yes.
So I was just turned 25, you're 23-ish.
22.
Okay. So we were walking past Tower Bridge. Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we were along the bank
Yeah.
of
We're like, let's get a nice selfie.
the Thames or whatever. Yeah.
We need to get to the point here, right?
Sorry, yeah.
And we were like, let's take a nice selfie. And it was a nice selfie. We put it in socials, put it in Snapchat and all of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Recently it come up my memories, like 2 years ago it come up my memories. And I was like, holy fuck. It literally looks like there's two unattended children walking about London. Like baby's day out. Like we are, like there's not a hair on my face. Like.
But have I said to you, so we met because I was in Sweden at the time. So you obviously flew to London separately.
Yeah.
So I flew from Sweden and went through security or whatever, checkout, and obviously there's those kiosks where you can just go through passport security like automatically, you know, like the computer scan.
Yeah.
But they kind of branched off, so it's meant to be people over 18 using them, and I went to use it and a woman stopped me and she was like, "Are you with anyone?"
Oh no.
I was like, Who am I with? I'm 22. She's like, "Oh, your mum and dad." And I was like, "What?"
Oh yeah. That actually happened to me once. Something similar.
When?
Nothing to do with a passport or anything, but just a similar situation where someone asked me if my
where's
mum and dad.
Where's your mummy and daddy?
So, people that know me know that my dad was a politician.
Yeah.
And he was running for election at the time as MP, and let's just say an opposing party called the Warehouse to canvass. I was the only one in the house. I answered the door, and the guy went, "Is your mum or dad in?" And I was like 19 at the time. And I went, "No, it's just me." And he went, "Do you vote?" And I goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "Well, can I just take you through if and I'm just going to stop you there. This is Mickey's house." Pointed to one of his posters that was like tacked up outside our house. And he went, "Oh." He went, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I was like, "It's grand. Don't worry about it." Like,
yeah.
But funny.
Princess Bride.
Princess Bride. So, yeah, my first time watching this, really enjoyed it. I knew I was going to enjoy it. I'm a fantasy guy.
It just ticked a lot of boxes. 90-minute movie, rare these days.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a whole lot of preamble. It literally just starts with boom, she's kidnapped. There's a chase, and that's it. Like you're just straight in. There's no build up. It's just the movie starts. It's Buttercup is just the stupidest name ever.
That's the second point I've written down here. Buttercup is a shite name.
I mean, I don't know what that's about, but
I thought the horse was called Buttercup at the start.
Yeah,
because that'd be a good name for a horse.
It would, yeah.
I'm pretty sure there is a horse in a film called Buttercup. Is it maybe like?
I'm just thinking, is Buttercup not one of the Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay.
So there's Blossom, Commander, and the leader. Bubbles, she's just enjoying the lot, and Buttercup, well, she's the strongest fighter. Powerpuff saved the day.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100%, I could be wrong, the horse in Kingpin gets, you know the bit in Kingpin where he's like, they're like, take the shoes off the horse.
Right,
and he's like, yeah, no worries, and he just cuts the hooves off it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that horse is called Buttercup.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the first thing that struck me watching this was So the opening scene is Fred Savage as the grandson playing.
Who is he? Because you seem very familiar with him.
He's like a famous child actor. He
Oh,
was
okay.
like big in the 80s. I think he was the lead character in a show called The Wonder Years.
Right,
Remember
yeah.
it?
No.
I don't know if it really reached over here. But I remember it for some reason. It might have been on something over here.
Okay.
But he's like a director. He directed a lot of Always Sunny in Philadelphia now.
Oh, okay.
Do you know who he was? Actually, you've not seen Austin Powers, have you?
I have with you, but I don't remember it that well.
So Austin Powers 3 Gold member.
Oh, haven't seen it, no.
The guy with the mole. Do you remember that whole Austin Powers, like 2003 Gold member came out, and around what?
It's like the moly thing.
Molly. He's the guy with the mole, like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it, but I remember that being like a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have a mole on the back of my neck, and I was plagued
Oh.
with that, like.
Oh.
It's more of a skin tag, but like, you know.
You bullied.
No, yeah, shut up, right? But that's Fred Savage.
Okay.
So the film opens up with him playing
Yes.
the Nays or something. It's like a baseball game. And as I said to you, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that this was like a modern day setting and it's just a granddad reading the grandson a book. So when I seen the TV, I was like,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Yeah.
Like, and you're like, did you not know this? I was like, no, I fucking didn't, Aoife. I've not seen it, right?
I know, but I think like the thing about this movie as well is it is not one I would have watched in childhood, but it's obviously one back then was just things were on TV and you probably would have like flicked through the channels it was on. But definitely as a teenager and starting to get more into it, like internet culture, as in going on to Imgur or honestly I was hooked.
Yeah.
That was my like 2010s Instagram. It was constantly memed and referenced and quoted.
Yeah.
And you could see, oh, this is obviously a really popular movie, so it piqued my interest then to want to watch it.
Yeah. I would have been the same, because I remember, because I think this film must have been way bigger in America than it was in the UK. Because like I remember when I first seen like a reference to it, I was like, what the fuck is that? Like,
yeah.
And the first reference I seen was like that Inigo Montoya meme, which was like, you keep using that word. I do not think it does not mean what you think it means.
Yes.
Which was in reference to Vizzini, like Wallace Shawn's character constantly going, inconceivable.
Yeah.
So there was that, and then there was a few. Inconceivable was another big meme from it. Like,
yes. What's the other ones?
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. That was another big one you always seen.
Yeah, but again, it's just something that you've always would have seen, like gifs of or memes or quotes, and yeah, that's what obviously maybe piqued my interest to watch it. But that's the thing. Obviously, I haven't seen it since probably being a teenager, but it's a really funny film, and I think it's a very like non-American humor film, like the sarcasm and stuff. Because I find like most times when I watch American comedies, I do find them very dry.
Yeah.
Do you know? Whereas this felt almost like would you agree? Like
yeah, 100%. Like it was like a bit of slapstick, but I was surprised with how much of a comedy this was.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to be like, I was like howling laughing at some of the bits. Like, we'll get into that a bit later. Like, but
yeah.
Like in kind of terms of this being referenced so much, there was a reference I never got until recently when I found out it was from this. Did you ever see I Love You, Man?
Yeah, I think we've watched that.
There's the bit where it's like Paul Rudd and Jason Segel's character are like in a restaurant eating fish tacos and doing impressions, and Jason Segel's character Sidney Clavin, how do I remember that? I don't know. He's talking about Andre the Giant, and he goes, "Anybody want a peanut?" And that's from the bit where they're rhyming in the boat.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go. It was racking my head quite a bit. Wallace Shawn, who plays Vizzini, you know, the smart guy, the baldy fella.
Yeah.
Where I knew his voice from, but remember I clicked about halfway through.
Yes. The T-Rex from Toy Story.
Toy Story, yeah.
Yeah.
But
he also has just a very like recognizable face. Like you look at that face and think, I've definitely seen it before, so I must know him from something else rather than just voice acting. I've
not seen it, but he's in My Dinner with Andre. You ever seen it?
No.
I always got it and My Cousin Vinny confused.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, great film.
Yes, it was very good.
But But yeah, like one thing that struck me quite a bit about this, and it wasn't just the kind of, what word am I looking for, plot device, or the fact that it was a granddad telling a grandson a story.
There's something about that I really loved as well.
Yeah, well, you love Peter Falk, don't you? Like,
Yeah.
when he came in, I was like, fuck, where do I know that fella from?
Did they age him up?
I think they put like grey hair and stuff on him.
Yeah, because he definitely would have been doing Columbo in the 80s still, and he wouldn't have looked that old.
No, yeah, definitely not.
Yeah.
And remember, it was like wrecking our head. I was like, I fucking know him from something. And it was only when there was a bit where he looks right into the camera and I seen his gammy eye that I was like, that's fucking Peter Falk. Like,
I know.
You love a bit of Columbo, like.
I do. I just love big mustache energy.
Yeah, yeah. I don't have this by choice. She forces. I actually have this off once, and we didn't speak for about 3 weeks.
That's not true.
Until it grew back. That's how long it takes. I have to go for my facial hair to grow.
To try really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, big mustache. Well, no, I'd say some big mustache energy, some weak mustache energy in this. Like you're gay. Oh God, what's the name of
Inigo
Wesley?
Montoya? Oh,
No,
Wesley. Oh yeah,
pathetic.
his was drawn on, I think. Though,
I know, but just looked awful. See those wee the pencil mustaches?
I thought it was okay.
No, Inigo's or Inigo's was pretty good.
Yeah.
The grandpa's was definitely the best.
Well, I'm obviously very self-conscious about my own mustache because I've got this big gap in the middle.
That's fine.
And I've always said, like, and I didn't come up with this one, but like the phrase is that if me and Hitler kissed, our mustaches wouldn't touch.
Yes.
But one time I woke up in the middle of the night and Aoife had like a pencil and she was colouring in the middle of it.
That's not true.
It is true. I didn't make that up.
No.
So Aoife obviously has a massive issue with how I look physically. But yeah, what struck me about this was it was very never-ending story-y.
Yes, I was actually, when I was thinking about what we were going to talk about, I was trying to think of other movies that have done that dynamic. And I feel like that's a very, like, do you
80s?
you don't really get shows that do that now, do you?
No, not as
I can't
much.
think of movies. And I just think, I remember in my head thinking, and The Page Master. Would The Page Master be one?
Oh, don't you start me in
But
the Page
just-
Master, like.
There's something about that, and still in my head I think, oh, why is that so cool? I just love that dynamic of
Yeah.
the two different storylines. And then I think in Princess Bride it works so well because you do forget that there's obviously a grandfather reading to his grandson, so there'd be times then when his voice would come in narration and you'd go, oh, I completely forgot that they were part of this movie. It just worked really well.
I was trying to explain The Page Master to someone recently.
It's
I
bonkers.
think it was on this podcast maybe.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what it was, and then when you're trying to explain it, it's like Macaulay Culkin, live action, goes into a library during a storm, becomes part of the library.
Kind of, yeah.
The roof melts onto him.
Yeah, it's very like Technicolor.
Yeah.
It's one we had on tape, and we
then-
would have watched it frequently enough, but I remember it kind of creeped me out as well because they go into like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I remember that being really creepy.
And Whoopi Goldberg's a book.
Is she? Okay,
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I have not watched
No, it's
that.
either her or Tommy Lee Jones. I always get them
Tommy Lee
confused.
Jones.
Yeah.
How do you get them confused?
There's a good. That was a callback to my last episode. Thanks for listening to my podcast, Aoife.
I am catching up.
Catching up. Huh?
I'm on season 4.
We're nearly finished season 5.
I listen to a lot of podcasts. Current affairs. That changes every day.
Yeah.
You have to keep up.
But yeah, that's not even funny. It's not even funny. Page Master, 10 out of 10. Kind of want to watch it again now.
I would watch it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just that. So that Never Ending Story, Princess Bride.
Mhm.
There's probably more out there that I can't think of
But you see, the Page Master actually might not be I know I love it, but it's probably not the best example of that.
because it's like the two storylines merge.
Yeah, no, it's like he's live action, then he's in the book. It's not. It never like flicks back to him. Like he actually physically goes into the book.
Yes, whereas Never Ending Story still keeps
Not
it.
the nitpick there, like
Wouldn't be like you.
Never End Story. Yeah, he's just reading the book,
Yeah.
but then he kind of there's something about.
Is he not? Do you know? Never Ending Story. Never my cup of tea.
Here's your quiz question for you.
Oh.
What's the name of the main character in Never Ending Story? There was a band named after him. Begin today.
A.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to just tell you?
Give me the second letter.
T.
At. No, I'm not going to get it.
Atreyu.
Atreyu.
Yeah.
No, I would never have got that.
What was the horse called? Do you remember the horse? I forget the name of the horse. It's got like an X or something in it, like. But you know what I'm on about. Do you remember the?
Oh, when it gets stuck in the mud.
In the swamp, like.
Yeah, I found that very upsetting as a child. I never got into the never-ending story thing.
Yeah.
That was like
grim.
a distinct 80s childhood trauma that we missed that ship, I think.
Yeah, no, I watched it like when I was very young. I think my older siblings were like, "Oh, let's physically and mentally fuck him up." Not physically. But I'm pretty sure they also made me watch Watership Down at one stage.
Yeah, no, never had to
The Secret of
experience that.
Nim.
Yeah, we had that one, yeah.
But you know what I remember really fucking me off when I was younger? The Never End Story 2.
Okay.
So there was like I vaguely remember the storyline was that the main character, I don't even know if it still was Atreyu, was given like 100 wishes or something by a witch.
Right.
But the catch was, and he didn't realize the catch was, that every time he wished something, he lost one of his memories, like childhood memories.
Oh.
So like he was like losing a part of himself every time he made one of these wishes.
Right.
But there was a bit where he's climbing a cliff, and he was like, "Oh, I wish for like a step that can make me walk up here." But instead of just going, "I wish for steps to the end," he was like, "And I wish for another step and another step." So he kept making a wish per step.
What an idiot.
And me at like the age of 7 was like, "Why doesn't he just fucking like?" Even it just annoyed me too much. Like, so
Yeah.
I'm getting a bit animated here. I'm gonna maybe calm down a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, very 80s aesthetic with the whole reading the book thing. But I thought even like the cliffs of the pit of despair.
Oh, Cliffs of Insanity.
The cliffs of insanity. What was it? The fire swamp. All that stuff
Yeah.
seemed very never-ending story as well. It wasn't just the book thing. Like,
Yeah.
it was the actual like fantasy world that was created. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, good. I was very surprised. Not surprised, but like Andre the Giant was actually like really good in it.
He was very good, yeah.
Because obviously, like, I think sometimes his words were a bit hard to decipher because he has that kind of like giantism, droll voice thing.
I struggle with most people speaking in movies. My like comfort is to have subtitles on at all times.
Yeah.
But I know what you mean. But I was able to obviously. I think for this movie, if you missed a sentence or two, it wasn't the worst.
Yeah.
You know,
But
it didn't drive the plot or anything like that.
I thought he was very good. One thing that struck me was like it was obviously like a fantasy world, but then there was a couple of real life references thrown in.
Oh, like what?
Never start a land war in Asia.
Yeah, but I was actually thinking that because they obviously the whole plot of the movie, I suppose, because we haven't give that, is it's Buttercup and Wesley, and they're like love's young dream and probably the two most attractive people that ever existed. And then he's dirt poor, so he has to go find work, and she thinks he dies at sea. So time passes. The king, what's he called again? Humperdinck.
Prince Humperdinck.
Yeah. He chooses her as his bride.
Yeah.
But basically he wants to use her as like a device to start a war between his kingdom and another kingdom. And that's basically the plot of the movie, where when she's taken off to do this fake murder plot device thing, Wesley returns as like the dread Captain Roberts back from the dead. And anyway, but yeah, so it's these fake kingdoms, but like you're saying, never start a land war in Asia.
Yeah.
And then they constantly refer to like what's his name?
Inigo Montoya as a Spaniard.
As a Spaniard.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so there's fake kingdoms, but there's also Spain.
Yeah.
Spain is still here somewhere.
And then that poison, they're like, that poison's from Australia.
Oh.
And then he says Australia's full of criminals.
Yeah. But
So-
also.
But like that surely wouldn't have been to like the 1800s if people were shipped to Australia for being criminals.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think that's why this works as well. It's clearly like not a movie that takes itself seriously.
yeah, it's like the joke is like, isn't it? Like,
it's not very world building. It's like, the Cliffs of Despair, over to the fire swamp. It's not like you ever see like a map or it builds on the world. It's just like a chase.
yeah.
It's not like you're getting like a lot of war. It's not like Lord of the Rings or anything like that. Like you don't feel like there's a good lore behind it, but that's not what the movie's for. It's just fun.
Yeah.
Good
Old fashioned fun.
Good
It was
fun.
that is a good way of describing it, to be fair. But yeah, the fire swamp bit was great. And I was the whole time, like, so as soon as they went to the fire swamp, I
Yeah.
couldn't put my finger on what it reminded me of.
Okay.
And then see when all the what did you call them, the rodents of unusual size, the rows, came out. So giant rats essentially came out. That's a fucking click straight away. South Armagh. Sorry.
Right.
I was gonna actually say exactly where you're from in South Armagh, but I didn't want to dox you there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just the whole lower half of the county is sufficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just your general neck of the woods, like, you know. But genuinely love that bit, like, and
It was really funny, and I find watching movies like this with you makes it funny because you're such a good audience for the slapstick humor thing.
oh yeah,
So, because that part of the scene is, she was like, "Oh, have you seen any? What's like the acronym?"
rodents of unusual size, ruse, ROUS.
Yeah, she goes, "Oh, have you seen any roos?" And he's like, "Rodents of unusual size." No, even though he had seen one across the
He
way.
goes, "They're
and
a
the next
myth or
thing,
something."
Like, what?
Yeah.
Like a giant rodent like flings himself across the screen onto him.
But it made me laugh as well, because that's one thing I love about films from the 80s as well, is like the practical effects.
Yeah,
Like
it's
sometimes
so-
like it actually adds to the humor, because modern
Yeah.
day that would just be like a big CGI rat. Like
it's just a
it
person.
was just a dwarf or a little person in a rat outfit, and you could tell, which just made it so much like funnier.
Because it's a rat, but it's got like human length
Human
limbs.
legs, like, yeah.
And at one point you could see him like throw his leg over Wesley in a really human-like way.
So the guy that played the rat was a guy called Dan Blackner. So he
Oh.
was like a dwarf actor.
Wasn't what's it? He's in everything.
Oh, Kieran Shah. Oh no, you're thinking of why am I blanking on his name now? The guy from like Professor Flitwick,
Yeah, but he was a child.
Warwick Davis.
Yeah, he was probably a child back then, was he?
I'm not sure, he was in Star Wars as a child.
Oh yeah,
He was
okay.
in Return of the Jedi in whatever year that came out.
Okay, yeah.
85?
He hadn't acquired the monopoly on the market yet
Not yet
for
no.
that acting.
But Dan Blackner, so the day they went to film that scene,
Mhm.
they were like, "Where's the rat?" And he was nowhere to be seen. So apparently the night before, he went to the pub, got pissed,
Oh no way!
and he was driving home, and the police stopped him because he was pissed,
Right.
and he was like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, like, but I'm actually an actor. I have to go play a giant rat tomorrow morning." And the police were like, "I dead on," threw him in
And
fucking
becked him.
jail for the night. Like, yeah.
Oh my god.
So that's why you had to like turn up there and be like, "Sorry, I was arrested for drunk driving there." Like,
Yeah.
but
Oh, it was funny.
yeah, great scene. But yeah, something about the practical effects just so funny. Like, probably the most both of us laughed in the film was in the pit of despair when Wesley is about to be tortured
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
the albino comes out, and essentially he's like, Wesley's like, "Where am I?" And he's like,
You are in the pit of despair.
"You were in the pit of despair."
Yeah.
It's just such a stupid fucking 80s. That I know exactly what you mean. That does seem like very like British type humor, like, doesn't it? Like,
It does, yeah.
Like
I think even just like the sarcasm, those kind of slapstick. I don't know. Although seeing that, you obviously have movies over there like Naked Gun, and
yeah,
do you know? I suppose it's more into that line of American comedy.
I suppose, yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. It was just very, very funny.
yeah,
Or even obviously when Buttercup reunites with Wesley and she realizes who he is. Or sorry, before she realizes who he is, she thinks he's just the dread pirate Roberts who
Yeah.
killed Wesley.
yeah.
She like pushes him down the hill,
Oh yeah.
and he's going, "As you
Yeah,
wish."
and then she realizes and dives down
Yeah,
after
but
him.
then
like,
it's just clearly like two like dummies
yeah,
like rolling down the hill, dresses them. Like it's so. I think it's even funnier now
yeah,
watching it and seeing how silly it looks. I think that just makes it funnier in a good way.
it was like, I don't know why it's popping in my head, but a kind of similar thing. Did you ever watch The Fresh Prince growing up?
Yeah, it was on TV. Yeah.
There's like an episode where like Will's in the gym. And
Okay.
like the weight machine, whatever happens, like flings him across the room. But when it flings him across the room, it's just clearly like a shit mannequin. Like, but it just makes it so much funnier. Like,
I don't know why that yeah, there's something about that.
I remember Brent. I don't know why I'm bringing Brian Trainer into this now. Like, shout out to Brian Trainer. Probably doesn't listen to this. Fella from Uri, like, but funny bastard. Like, he did like a Snapchat story ages ago where he like pretended to fall down the stairs and then just fucked like the shittest looking mannequin down the stairs, and then like cut back to him at the bottom of the stairs going, "Ugh."
Yeah, I don't know. There is something about that that's funny.
Yeah, and the do you remember the lightning sand? So I think it's quicksand, but in the film they call it, because it's so quick, they call it the lightning sand.
Oh yes, okay.
I think did they call it that? Yeah, did I just pull that out of my arse?
Go on, I don't know.
But we kind of talked about this while we were watching as well. Growing up, there's two things I thought would be more of an issue that I've come across in life all the time. Quicksand is one of them.
Yeah.
Genuinely,
Is quicksand a thing here?
I don't think it's necessarily a thing to each country.
We don't have quicksand. We've bogs.
Yeah, bogs and silo pits. They're like a thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what do we call them? Silo pits. What word am I looking for? What do you call it? Silage pit. What do you call the stuff to put on? You're a farmer.
Yeah,
Come
silage.
on. Yeah. But what do you call the pit?
Slurry pit.
Slurry pit, that's it.
Okay.
Silo pits, fuck. You're daft. You heard me coming out of that, but hey, the wedding would be off. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's him cutting your mustache off.
Yeah. Your dad is actually he's the head of the governing body that allows mustaches, isn't he?
He is the original mustache.
I had to apply through him.
Is the application still ongoing?
Crack yourself up there, did you?
Mm-mm.
How's yours coming along?
Day by day. As I really settle into my 30s, it's starting to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell you what, feelings were hurt there. So, yeah, see, you're chuffed with yourself over that one, aren't you?
I am.
Absolutely
yeah.
chuffed.
Yeah.
I thought quicksand would be something I'd come across more in life.
Yeah.
And the other thing, and I think the Simpsons, to blame the Simpsons for this, I thought angry mobs would be more of a thing.
With pitchforks.
Yeah, and like burning. Maybe these. Actually, hold on a bloody second.
Have a think about that one.
Yeah, jeez. Palomina. Anyway. Yeah, so I suppose maybe I come across the issue of angry mobs more, like, they're not turning up at your door demanding.
Maybe you are more often not physical quicksand, but psychological quicksand.
Getting deep.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, it does seem to be like definitely a trope for any like kind of childhood movie.
Yeah.
That quicksand is involved.
Quicksand. There's a few other things. What else you got there?
Like things in movies I thought would be a bigger challenge in real life.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's a big question. Like.
Yeah, I'll have to think on that one.
Okay, come back to you. Billy Crystal was good.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably the one part of the movie that actually took me out a little bit.
Oh yeah?
I think, yeah, like they're like just, yeah, I don't know, I found that quite strange. What was he called, like the medical man? Or
the Miracle Man,
Miracle
or Max
Man.
Miracle or something
yeah,
called him.
yeah. Him and his wife. I'm like,
down.
why did they have to be done up so much? Like the prosthetics and stuff.
I don't think they wanted to be so obvious that it would take away.
I
like that's
suppose.
Billy Crystal, like,
I suppose because he was a bigger, like, actor, but like a bigger name.
Yeah. And like I was like going through the kind of jumping forward to the trivia section a bit here. Mandy Patinkin.
Yeah.
When they're filming this, say, because like there was a lot of injuries throughout it, which I'll get into a bit later while they're filming this. The only injury Mandy Patinkin sustained was bruised ribs, and he claimed he got that from laughing so much at Billy Crystal when they were filming.
Oh,
and
okay.
I noticed this when we were watching it. You can see him trying not to laugh every time Billy Crystal says something in that scene.
Okay, I'll maybe just watch it again.
When they were filming those scenes as well, Rob Reiner had to leave the set because he was laughing so hard it was ruining every take.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that deserves a rewatch on my part then. I just didn't find it that funny.
Billy Crystal does seem to be one of those, like... I think, well, like, our generation, we'd mainly know him for what, like, fucking Monsters, Inc.?
Yeah.
Whereas, like, back in the, like, 80s and all, he was, like, the funniest cunt on the planet, like...
And what was his thing? Like, was he just a comedian, like stand-up, or was he just constantly featured in movies and shows and.
Fuck, I don't know, but
Okay.
I don't know. Well, like Harry Met Sally was like his big one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe it does make sense then. That was before Princess Bride.
Yeah. I think it would have been like. I'm not.
We'll
100%.
never know.
What else is Billy Crystal in? Call Me Al music video.
Is he?
Yeah, it's Billy Crystal and what do you call the other guy?
Paul Simon?
No, obviously he sings it like.
Oh.
What do you call the Chevy Chase?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. So I think he was like the funny guy, like. But yeah, the another bit that cracked me up, and again something you definitely couldn't get away with now because you're kind of essentially making fun of people with speech impediments. But the Peter Cook character, who was the priest that was marrying them,
Oh my god,
just
yeah.
the way he spoke.
He's got like a lisp. He's like, married.
Yeah. Well, that's to say, you couldn't get away with making that now because you're essentially just making fun of people that can't speak properly.
Yeah.
Like, it's like a. Do you ever see the episode Only Fools where the guy with the speech impediment singing? They get the singer for like really cheap and they're wondering why. Like,
Oh no.
and he sings this song, with Cassandra, I think it is, but he's like. Crying, but it's so funny. Like, I'm not doing it any justice.
Only Fools is my blind spot.
It's good.
Yeah.
Right, we'll jump into. We've got about 10 minutes left. We'll jump into a bit of trivia here.
Timing me.
Yeah, you've got plans.
God, that flew in.
Yeah, I know. Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh.
Don't go
I've
off.
probably been slouching this entire.
Yeah, that's a big thing that we're kind of trying to focus on for the wedding. Is I'm a big sloucher.
Yeah.
You not so much as me.
I'm
Like,
prone.
I think-
I'm very prone, like when I'm at my desk.
Everyone is, but like when I'm walking, I'm like, you know, the evolution of man. I'm like the third one from the top, like.
Yeah.
And it was only like I only realized how bad it was recently. I went to physio for my knees. And
Yeah.
The physio was like, I told you at the time. I'm not going to say his name. Lovely guy, but to me, he was Nuri Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
He was like, and now, Niall, when you stand that way, and he was giving me shit about my posture, and he took photos of me, and he was like, don't move, and he like took my phone off me, took a load of photos of me, and then went no, and like corrected my posture, and then took more photos, and he's like, no, isn't this guy in the second picture is just so much more handsome?
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, what is happening here?
But what did he had like a little catchphrase for you to remember?
Oh yeah, he's like, so when you're focusing on your posture when you're walking, think of this as like hips forward, shoulders back, walk with purpose.
That's all you need.
Yeah, he was a good physio,
Yeah.
good guy. But yeah, Archer took a picture of us. Me and you were going for a lunchtime walk or something, and Archer popped us.
Oh no.
And this is like 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, is that what I fucking look like when I walk? It was like, you know those blurry photos of Bigfoot in the distance? Like, fuck, it was bad. Like, but yeah, need to sort out the posture.
Mhm.
You up for a bit of trivia?
Yeah.
Yeah. This first one's a bit sad.
Oh.
So did you watch that Andre the Giant documentary with me?
No, probably just bits, but not the full thing.
Really sad. It's a really good documentary. HBO did it, but it's essentially about the life of Andre the Giant and how he became famous.
Which I know actually very little of.
French guy.
Mhm.
He was big into like wrestling and stuff, like, you know, actual wrestling.
Big.
No, but that's the thing. He didn't start growing until he was like 13 or 14.
Oh no way.
So essentially, it's something like that. So it's like actual giantism that he has.
Yeah.
And whatever way that works, could be completely wrong here, but my understanding of it is that there's like a gland that is meant to stop working at a certain age.
Oh, is it like I'm not going to pretend I know biology.
Pituitary.
I was going to say that, but we could be very wrong.
Something like that. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't words like for normal people it stops working at a certain age. For him,
Yes.
it just kept going,
Oh,
essentially.
Yeah.
So that's what happened to him. But he was always into like wrestling as an actual sport, as opposed to like, you know,
Yeah.
WWE wrestling, like Electrofan Sports Entertainment. And yeah, basically he got into that obviously because he was different.
Yeah.
You know. But the documentary is very sad. It goes into like his alcoholism and stuff. Growing up, he had really, really bad back pain, as a lot of people with that condition have, because essentially your back can only support so much weight.
Yeah.
And I think he had like surgeries, multiple surgeries and stuff, and even like there was like, I think it was him and Hulk Hogan did like a wrestling match where like he had to keep
He was definitely featured in that. What did we watch?
the Vince McMahon thing.
Yeah, was he in
I
that?
think he might have been.
Yeah, sorry, carry on.
But he's basically having to like have conversations with Hulk, being like, you know, you're gonna have to handle me this certain way and all. He was fucked. His back was completely fucked throughout the filming of this.
Yeah.
So there's a scene at the end where the Princess Bride Buttercup jumps out the window and he catches her.
Yes.
And when they were filming that, they actually had to put her on wires because he couldn't support her weight.
Yeah.
His back was that fucked. But the first bit of trivia here is that he was interviewed a few years after doing the movie. Actually, I'm not sure how soon after this he died. Like, so he was interviewed anyway about the movie, and they're like, "Oh, what was your favorite part about being in a Hollywood film?" And he actually said it. Nobody looked at me. Basically, he's saying like he was treated as an equal for the first time in his life. No one was like, "Oh, look at that big giant" and all, like, which is very sad. But to give you a bit more of a heartwarming one, there was a bit where they were on set. And Robin Wright and him were basically out filming in the freezing cold in England.
Yeah.
And she was freezing. And there was like no jackets or anything about. And apparently he just dropped his hand on her head. Because his hand was so big it covered her whole head. And like
Yeah,
warmed
and
her
your
up.
head
Like,
escapes from your head.
your heat does. Yeah,
Yeah.
people say that. Is that true?
I think so.
But yeah, that's, yeah. So sad,
Yeah.
but nice.
We actually didn't really get into, and I know we're time conscious. Is this Robin Wright's first film?
Yeah, I think so. Well, it said at the end of it, introducing Robin
Oh
Wright.
my god, she's super, super young.
Yeah.
She's like 18, 19.
Yeah.
She's stunning.
Yeah, she's a hottie, like.
She's beautiful.
Yeah.
She's very good with the English accent as well,
Right enough, she's American.
isn't she?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah, no, I thought she was very, very good. That's also an actress that, bar this and House of Cards, I've seen her in very little.
You know her most famous role, though. Come on.
Robin Wright, what?
You don't know. Because I was going to say, and of course, but you actually don't know what her most famous role, like, probably even more famous than this.
No clue.
I love you, Jenny. She's Jenny.
Yes. Do you know what it is though? Because in my head, watching
Yes.
Princess Bride and Robin Wright a la House of Cards, it is obviously such a great passage of time. She doesn't even look like the same woman, and I don't mean that as an insult, but she's just so young and like beautiful, but still like baby faced.
Yeah.
And then even like again, I think Forrest Gump. When did that come out? 90s.
99, I think.
You know, like that was again another. So in my head, she almost looks like a different woman because
Yeah.
she's now like a mature, you know, like a woman in her 20s or 30s or whatever. But she's just beautiful.
Can I just say as well, before we go any further, I know that was a very bad Forrest Gump impression. Like,
Okay.
I'm not standing by that. Like,
Okay.
can you do it? Give us an "I love you, Jenny." Go on.
I'm bad at doing any.
I know, that's why it's funny. Like, your impressions are so bad, it's funny. Like,
Can I try off mic?
no, you can't. Try. You can't try. And I'm not editing out either. Like, go on.
I love you, Jenny.
Uh,
I think the cold might be helping. No.
That it wasn't good, but it
I
wasn't
love
bad
you,
enough.
Jenny.
You just doing your own voice. And
No, I'm not.
deeper. Like, see, it's not good, but it's
I
not bad
love
enough to be
you,
funny
Jenny.
either.
I love you, Jenny.
I heard the worst impression of my life last week. I'm gonna put her on blast in the podcast.
Was
here.
it me?
No, it was Mary Claire.
Oh,
My sister-in-law, Mary Claire. We were walking through the streets of Dublin after that Steelers match. Like,
yeah.
well, I wouldn't say we're pissed, but we're well on enough that we're just like fucking having a good giggle. And we were talking about Limp Bizkit, and she went to do a Fred Durst impression that, no joke, sounded like Louis Armstrong. Like, she was like, what did she say? She's like, keep on rolling. It was so bad. Which then obviously led us down like a rabbit hole of being like, what a wonderful world.
Oh God. Okay. Right. Sorry. Back to trivia. Yeah.
Okay.
So Robin Wright. Carry on.
Yeah. Next up, Mandy Patinkin says that this is his favourite role he's ever done.
Mm-hmm.
And he says literally every day of his life, if he leaves the house, 2 or 3 people come up to him and say, my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father, prepare to die. And
Yeah.
he says he loves it every single time.
Yeah. Funny because I listened to an interview with him and his wife like a few weeks ago, and again it actually came up, and he said the exact same.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And because I would have actually known him probably best from Homeland.
Homeland, yeah.
Yeah.
Saul.
Yeah.
I never watched Homeland, but a guy I used to work with was constantly, big Saul.
I never finished. It kind of just
A lot
dropped
of people
off.
fell off with it.
Yeah.
But Mandy Patinkin in general, because this is the only thing I've ever seen him in, because I've never watched Homeland.
Yeah.
But no, there's definitely something else I've seen him in, but I can't think. If I see any interviews with him, he seems like the nicest guy on the planet.
Yeah.
There's an interview where he's like on some morning show in America, and one of the hosts is like, "I'm sorry, I have to go." And then the other host, when he leaves, is like, she's going, "Oh, his wife just went into labour." And your boy Manny, it's like the most wholesome reaction I've ever seen. He's like, "Oh my god, that's so good!" And then he's like, he's like nearly crying. He's that happy for your man. Like, seems like a real legend. Like, what else we got here? One of the reasons that Buttercup and Wesley's chemistry worked so well on screen was apparently Carrie and Robin Wright actually fancied the fuck out of each other in real life. I don't think anything ever came of it, but IMDb said they were smitten with each other. I translated that to
What age was he?
He was 39 at the time, which is a bit weird.
Go away.
I'm only messing, I don't know. Don't have a clue. I'd say he couldn't have been
in his 20s.
Early 20s, I'd say.
Yeah.
So they, a lot of people say that's why their chemistry works so well on screen, but another thing being the last shot where they're kissing on the horse and like riding off in the thing. Apparently they kept going, "Oh no, we'll fuck that one up. Can we do that one again?" Like, so they were just shifting the face off each other take after take. Like,
right, okay.
But yeah, that's another nice wee one. There's a bit, so Christopher Guest is the one that played the Count Rugen, the six-fingered man.
Yeah.
And there was a bit where Carrie Elwes, you know, the bit where he hits him over the head to like knock him out.
Yes.
Carrie Elwes said to him, "Actually hit me here," like, so it looks a bit more real.
Right.
When Christopher hit him over the head, it was like a pan or something.
Okay.
Split him open and actually knocked him out.
Oh my god.
And Carrie Elwes had to be rushed to hospital and had to like shut down filming for an entire day.
No way.
So that's what I was saying about all the injuries. Like, that was a pretty bad one. So the writer of the book also wrote the screenplay, or co-wrote it with Rob Reiner.
That's always nice to see.
Should have written his name down. I'm an arsehole.
Oh. I don't know it.
But he was originally trying to get this film made in the 70s.
Oh, okay,
and, quiz question: who do you think he wanted to play Fezzik the Giant?
In the 70s?
In the 70s. Or who was meant to play Fezzik before fell through?
God, I have no idea.
You do a really good impression of him.
Arnie?
Yeah, Arnie.
Very good.
Go on.
No.
Do your Arnie impression, like. Go on.
What do I have to say?
Just say Arnold. It's so bad.
Arnold. Yeah, Arnold.
You're not even. You're too microphone shy. You're not even putting your all into it here. Like,
Arnold. No, no, I can't.
It's so bad.
You're not marrying me for my impressions.
No, okay. But yeah, Arnie was originally meant to play Fezzik.
Oh, very different.
Yeah.
Imagine like a super hench.
Yeah.
It'd be weird.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is that Andre the Giant actually played the bad guy in Conan the Barbarian, so they had actually acted together before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I've already told you about Danny Blackner, the rat, being arrested.
Yeah.
Mandy Patinkin, his dad died of cancer in 1972, and he said that he really felt emotional attachment with the character of Inigo Montoya because of the loss of the father.
Yeah.
So he said that when he eventually killed the six-figure man in the film, that he felt like he was killing cancer.
Yeah, definitely. I think for the slapstick, silly humour of the movie and it all being very tongue-in-cheek, like those scenes, I think they resonate for a reason, because it does feel like very genuine emotion.
Yeah.
Like it was almost like Oscar worthy, I think, like the way he acted in that bit. Like I thought that was very, very good.
Quality.
I think actually that interview, I hope I'm not making this up, I think actually in the interview I listened to with Mandy Patinkin, his dad was dying of cancer, but the family didn't tell him. Like,
Oh,
didn't tell the
really?
dad what he was dying of.
Oh fuck.
So, like, in this interview, he was talking about, like, there's obviously a lot of trauma associated with that as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to fact check that.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I
spout lies in this thing all the time.
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
But it was very like, oh no, don't tell him.
Yeah. Actually, funny, before I forget to mention it here,
Mm.
I'm going to put Dinzy on blast here.
Why?
We watched Memories of Murder last night, me and you.
Yeah.
So anyone that's listened to the episode with him, he said that he's gonna hate me for this. He said that the caught the killer because the killer watched Memories of Murder in real life,
Yes.
and then handed himself in. But he texted me this morning saying he's like, turns out that's bullshit, and I just spouted lies in your podcast. It's like,
oh no way!
it's like, it's okay, I do that all the time. Like, do you ever get like so sure of something in your head, and then you like? Thankfully, no one's actually ever written to me and gone, that's not true.
Yeah.
I don't think I have enough of a fan base for that to happen yet. Like,
I'm definitely going to fact check that Mandy Patinkin thing I've just said.
yeah. And then if you are wrong, public apology video.
Sure.
Yeah.
In the voice of Arnold.
Yeah. The Dread Pirate Roberts,
Yes.
real gay.
Oh.
Yeah, considered one of the most successful pirates of all time.
I'm assuming of like the Caribbean.
Caribbean, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, used to knock about there. And lastly,
I also, just when you say that, did you feel like sometimes like the humor and like some of the storyline, I felt like, oh, this almost feels like it was very much like an early draft of Pirates of the Caribbean. I think just in some of the like a little bit slapstick the way he talked. Maybe I'm overthinking it here.
I never picked up on that, no.
Yeah. I don't. There was just something he said. I was like, God, he seems very like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, like the wit. But yeah, that's probably me just overthinking.
Do you know what's weird, actually? Just when you said the wit there, that actually kind of made me realise something. I'm reading a series of books at the moment
Yes.
called Stormlight Archive, which I'm sure you love me talking about all the time.
Yes.
There's a character in it called the Wit, and I kind of picture him as Wesley when he's the man in black. That's how I picture the Wit, and I'm only realising that now, like when you say that. Like,
yes, and actually you said when we were watching it, very strong Zorro vibes. Yeah.
Zorro, Mask of Zorro was good back in the day.
Oh, I thought that was the best movie in the world.
That's the one with
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Like a Welsh woman pretending to be Spanish.
I always forget she's Welsh.
I know.
Yeah.
She's stunning.
Well, like there's always...
Not that Welsh people, sorry, aren't stunning, but they're not like... They don't look Hispanic.
I can guarantee you no one in Wales has ever listened to this podcast. So.
Imagine this is your first time you have to do a public apology.
Right. Last fun fact for you, right?
Yeah.
Another very famous actor auditioned for the role of Fezzik, the Giant.
Okay.
And when Rob Reiner seen that the actor was only 6'4", he laughed and like scoffed. He was like, "You're not fucking getting cast." Now, there's no way. I was gonna go any chance you can guess. There's no way you're gonna fucking guess it. So I'll just tell you. Liam Neeson.
No way.
Yeah, Liam Neeson auditioned for the role of Fezzik. Like,
God, and he's 6'4".
yeah.
God, yeah, but again, very different movie if he'd been.
Does anybody want a peanut?
But he, yeah, definitely. We've seen him there, obviously, in the recent Naked Gun. He can definitely do comedy.
Oh, so funny! Like,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Him and Pam, like,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that one with Dad because he was a big fan of the originals. Although like no one can ever replace Leslie Nielsen, but I think the way they made it, that it's like he's his son.
Yeah, Frank Drebin Jr.
Yeah.
Right. I think that's us. You have anything else you want to talk about?
No, I suppose. Am I not being treated like your usual guests and asked if I was to come on again?
I was just about to ask you that.
Oh, okay.
No, you see, this is because I already know this, so this just seems false, right? Because
Yeah.
I usually ask people what podcasts they would recommend me, and you listen to some of the most fucking shit podcasts of all time. Like,
Rude.
not shit, just not like every time I walk past your office when you're listening to podcasts while you're working, all I hear is like, and today Stormer was talking about, and obviously
Current
it's
affairs.
important to keep up in current
Yeah.
affairs, but I listen to podcasts to escape that shit, like, you know what I mean, where you're like, I'm gonna put myself in a bad mood every day because Stormer's not doing anything good, like, is he? Like,
No, not at the, yeah, no,
He's
a lot
up
of
to no
current
good, like.
affairs. Like Blind Boy, like listen to every week, same as yourself. Try and think of ones that are escapism. Yeah, even my escapist
You don't
ones can't.
fucking listen to this one anyway.
I do. I'm
Huh?
on season 4. I'm getting there. It's just mad because I obviously listen to you all day, and then I don't want to be like, whoop, putting in my earphones,
I swear to God, I ain't calling this wedding off. Like,
listening to you again.
ugh.
Yeah, just gonna throw them out there. Like origin story, just it's interesting. Mine are more interesting in like a history sense.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
interesting, are they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. What else you got there?
Radiolab, just good for like science based,
Mm-hmm.
interesting.
It's so rude.
And then that's the rest are current affairs and news. I listen to about like I've got 5 different news
You
podcasts.
do listen to some fun ones, don't you? What do you call that one you went to the live podcast of?
Oh yeah, maintenance phase.
Maintenance phase.
So it was good. Yes, that's Aubrey Gordon and Michael Hobbs. But I like his, like he would have done You're Wrong About, and he does another one called If Books Could Kill. It's good too.
What do you call the one you listen to that you're saying Finn Taylor jumps into every so often?
Oh, it discontinued.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a news one called Paper Cuts, but it was actually quite good because they just took papers of the day and like talked about news stories but made it lighthearted.
Yeah.
And kind of talked about the silly stories you'd see in the newspaper, but they literally just ran out of money buying newspapers every day, so they couldn't. And I subscribed. I have a mug. I was gutted when that went.
That is sad. You never drink out of that mug, I've noticed.
Yeah, I'm afraid of ruining it or breaking it.
Okay. Okay, so on the off chance, I'm never having you on this again because of the emotional damage you've caused me, but if you were to come back on, because Princess Bride, usually people pick like their favourite film. I think you just picked this because you wanted me to watch it.
Yeah.
What would you do next time? You've already done About Time.
Yeah, About Time was a real emotional sucker punch. Princess Bride was definitely lighthearted. I don't know if I'd maybe go back to like a childhood film that I properly loved, like, although it mightn't be good for movie trivia, like The Black Cauldron.
Oh yeah, it was fucked up.
Yeah, but that was one I was big into. Or like another movie. Funny, it did hit me just because I'd seen clips of it this week and I thought to myself, I want to watch it again very, very soon. Dune and Dune Part 2.
Yeah.
That would just be a mega episode. But I think I'd want to read the books again. Singular, because I've only read the first one.
Oh, where are we? Oh god, Predator's in the way, but
oh
shit, I'm always wrecking.
You have to tidy that.
Oh, these books?
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Because we've got this one. Neither of us have read this one yet.
Have you not?
No.
Yeah, you got the books with the really pretty covers.
Yeah, you got a stinky old ladies cover, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
To be fair though, your style of like is probably back more like you know like it's the type of ones that like people hunt out now in thrift shops and stuff.
Yeah, but I think definitely if I was going to pick another movie, just to be high level about it, like science fiction as a genre is something that I've got more into, I'd say, the older I've gotten. Like I remember thinking it was just something I wouldn't have been interested in, but now I find they're the most interesting movies, and like we do watch a lot of science fiction shows, and I think there's just a lot to think about.
That was me with like action movies growing up. Never liked action films. That's why like I've such a big like blank spot of like.
And then you
Arnie
started watching movies with my dad.
Yeah, well, no, it's not even that. I think it's like superhero movies. I always like them.
Yeah,
and they are action movies just with like a slightly supernatural twist. But I never was interested in like films where it's just like people shooting guns at each other. But now I'm like, it's Heather Anderson actually said the same thing here last week. She never liked it growing up. Now she's just like obsessed with them. It's all she watches.
Yeah, I think people just want at the minute escapism.
Yeah.
And I think that's just the core of it, isn't it? That's it.
I think that's us.
Okay. You'll never see me again.
That sounded like I was going to kill you or something. Yeah. Well, we'll see. No. Not even joking about that.
Okay.
Right.
Do you wave goodbye or anything? No.
Yeah, this is what we do at the end of every episode. Yeah, have you not listened to this before?
I listen, I don't watch.
Did you ever watch Bear in the Big Blue House?
Yeah.
It's the goodbye song. Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. Okay, no, we're not doing that.
Okay.
Right. Thanks for coming on the podcast, Aoife.
As you wish.